y'all started off strong. Do you feel like y'all just being undermanned just ran out of gas?
A little bit. Part of it was that. Part of it's, second half, third quarter, especially we just had too many looks that we didn't get to fall. And then combine that with not being able to get enough stops on the other end. Give them credit. They made shots and attacked the double team and hit the open guy for open looks. But overall, we still had good opportunities out there to, get us going and get some momentum. Just didn't make the shots and didn't get the stops at the end of the day in the second half.
You can hear it in your voice, man. And you still, how are you feeling, and how close did you come to not playing today?
Yeah, still recovering and just getting myself back to 100%. But looked at it like, I could go out there and contribute in some way, shape, or effort. So I'm going to go and play. But yeah, that's about it.
What is it like going through an illness while you're on an extended road trip like that?
Yeah, it's terrible. I think, part of being on a road trip is, you're around the guys every day. And, I wouldn't say, for me, I ended up choosing to take the plane there to start the trip in Indiana and, got better towards the end. And then, in the Utah game, I definitely felt myself like not, feeling as well as I needed it to. Just by the way I was sweating. And, when we got back home, it hit me. So it's tough. But, it's part of it, part of just, overall season of basketball and getting myself healthy. But, today I felt a little bit better, and that felt a whole lot better than the past days. So, I was still just looked at it as, I can contribute and help in any way. I'm going to do it.
Did you notice any adjustments Dallas made in that second half defensively, or was it just, you guys not making shots?
No, it was, pretty much us not making those looks. I think we do have to do a better job of when we're not getting the whistle from time to time. We got to just keep attacking and be able to be a little bit more physical and find some momentum there, whether that be if we're not making shots, we got to figure out a way to get more stops on the other end, figure out a way to be more physical out there. I think when you lose a guy from the lineup like Joel, outside of the scoring and the defense is his physical presence out there on the floor, and we're missing that heavily. But we have to figure out a way to kind of bring that in different elements of the game, whether that's us using our speed, us using our quickness on the offensive end to just make decisions, get downhill, and using our craftiness defensively with schemes. We got to figure it out.
With Joel out and so many guys in and out of the lineup, including yourself, just as a leader on the team, how do you kind of keep everyone together and everyone just kind of, like Nick said, just focus on the next game?
Yeah, that's all we can do at this point is be ready to take from this game some things that we can get better at. But it is also this time of year where a lot of things start to come about, and that is a distraction at certain points and times. But for myself, being a vet in this league is, control we can control, and every day we got to come in and put time in to work on our stuff, to get better, to figure out ways that we can go out and win basketball games because we can. We have enough talent in our locker room to do it. We just got to figure out a way to really maximize that.
Tobias mentioned after the game he thought you guys as a group could handle the blitz better when they throw them at you guys, I guess. What are you seeing that went wrong then that you guys can easily correct?
Yeah, we should have definitely just made a quicker decision out of it, right? Like, if they're blitzing Tyrese, get the ball in the middle of the floor, take a dribble, take two dribbles, hit the next guy for an open three, or a backdoor cut for a layup. Like, we should have exploited that kind of how they were doing it to us, and we were double teaming them, and whether it was Luka or whether it was Kyrie, and got off the basketball, got to the next guy, and made the next play for a wide open three or a layup. So all things that and we go back and check the film on it. You know, we figure out ways to get better at that. But we're going to see different schemes now. We're going to see different teams throwing different defensive lineups out there as well at us, and we got to figure out a way to exploit that.
Since Nick's been here, one of his big phrases has been like "expect to win." And
Yeah.
that's something he preaches. As one of the veteran leaders of this team, and you see you guys are sliding a little bit this last stretch of games without Joel, how do you fight, mentally, like being like another loss is coming, this or that?
Well, I mean, first off, I think we got to get all everybody healthy in one way, shape, or form. Guys have been out. Hopefully they start to make their way back into the lineup, and from there, we have the confidence that we can win, and we know we can. But it's going out there and fulfilling that, and really, guys, embracing this opportunity. Like at a certain point in time, guys were fighting for minutes to get out there. Now the minutes are presented, so the opportunity's here. Let's figure it out. Let's embrace it, and let's roll with it. So, our mentality is always to win basketball games and to go out there and, play our tails off and give ourselves perfect opportunity to win these games, and we can, and we will, and we'll figure it out. Just take a moment to get it going, and in the midst of a night like tonight, the other night that we played, we just got to stay with it.
Thanks, Dick.
All right.